Okay, now if we want to create a new layout, what we do is we go into the layout area, we just click any layout, and then there's this plus sign here, new layout. We click on our new layout. Generally, I would give it a name at this stage. So I'm going to create an A4 layout. It's going to be an A4 furniture plan. So I'm going to rename this. I right click, click rename, and then type A4 underscore reflected underscore ceiling. Okay. Now if I click on that, I can see that it's just got this generic layout here. Now that's not going to print to scale properly, so what I have to do is I have to just right click on this again, go up to Page Setup Manager, click on that, and then modify. This is A4 reflected ceiling. I want to modify this. Right, so the first thing is I have to change it to A4 paper. Right, and then this is something that Autocad does all the time. When it changes from A4, it goes from inch to millimeters, and it says it wants to rescale from 1 millimeter to this scale, which is millimeters to inches. So you want that off, and you want it 1:1, because it's effectively what you're doing is you're printing an A4 piece of paper at A4 size, which is 1:1, and you're going to set your scale within the viewports. Okay, and we go OK and close, and what you'll see is the viewport always goes really small when you do that. So we can just drag our viewport up, and if we double click into it, I usually go zoom, Z for zoom, and then A for all, and there's our drawing. Okay, so let's set the scale now. Okay, so I don't know what scale is going to work here, so I'm just going to click on the scale button here and pick maybe, let's try 1 to 100 first. Okay, it's a bit big, maybe 1 to 200. Remember it's A4. Okay, so that works. And then if I just double click out of here, I can just hold the edge of my viewport, and if I right click, I can change my properties and change that layer to PSV ports. PSV ports. And then OK. Now usually what I would do at this stage is I would put in a title block, and I would always put in A4, A3, so that if I get a printout, I know this should have been printed at A4 or A3. So that's how we would set up a drawing. The key things are that we right click and we change our Page Setup Manager.